Hello, welcome back to Funtime Crafts 24/7. This is a Let's Make video. And what we get to play with today are the luxury stitched purse card dies. This absolutely beautiful set right here. These are the dies. And this die set is actually really fun because it makes a card as well as a box. And they are super fun. It has a lot of dies in it too. And the thing I love about this one is she actually started putting in these fun little accessories that go with it, and like this one has this adorable floppy bow. Is that not the cutest little bow there? It is so sweet. And I love that she has it to where there's a separate buckle, and then like on all the other ones you also get the layering with the intricate, and you get that for the base of the purse as well as the handle. And then you get the like this piece here is the hinge mechanism to make a card, and then this piece here and this piece here is what actually makes the box. And so we're gonna make one of each today and have a little fun with it. And so these are your examples. Aren't those so pretty? Oh, I love it. I'm not gonna get this fancy though in mine. And I thought what I'd start with first is the box, and primarily because I can actually get my mind wrapped around the pattern of it and keep that portion simple, but fun and nice. And then I have another idea for the card. I'm not going to do the card typical like how they're showing you to do it in here. It's going to be a different style. And so I was already filling around with the dies. And so what I thought is I want to do a purse like this. So I want to do this beautiful brown base. This is Stamps of Life Twig, and I love this because when I purchased this is a crazy nice weight. This has to be like, I want to say at least 100 pounds, and the brown is beautiful. This is like one of my favorite browns. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love the color. I love it with gold, and I love it with this like bluish turquoise, and these are Anna Griffin. These are her matte foils, and I love this combo. This is so pretty. I almost actually did ivory, because I think you could do this either with gold or you could do it with ivory. But I think this is going to be really cool. Because what I want to do is I want to cut all my base pieces out. Okay, so yeah, so let me show you. We're going to take this one here. I'm going to cut it out twice. I'm going to take this piece here, since we're doing the box. I'm going to cut this out once. And I'm going to then cut this one here. We need two of this one. So we need two of this one, two of this one, and only one of this one here. And then what I want to do is I want to cut out, okay. So we're going to cut all these out. And then after that, we're going to take and we're going to cut out these two together. We're going to cut it out in gold, and we're going to cut it out in this beautiful turquoisey blue color. The turquoisey blue color, though, I'm not going to cut this with my metal shim. I'm going to cut it in my Empress, and I'm only going to use my magnetic mat. And what I want to do is then I want to tape all the pieces into this one, except like I want to tape in these pieces down here, that decoration portion here, and then the decoration portion up here. And then I'm going to also cut it out in gold 2 times. And this one, I'm going to punch all the pieces out and layer it on top of this one. And I think that is going to be really pretty, especially on this brown base. Now, you could have gone ivory with this too, and I think ivory would have been absolutely beautiful as well. Yeah, we'll see what it looks like. And if this isn't hitting quite the right note, we'll switch it up and I'll see what ivory looks like as well. We'll see what works, right? We gotta see where where everything falls. But let me get some pieces cut out and I'll be right back. Oh, and so actually I was gonna say too, I'm gonna cut only the handle out. I forgot this. This I'm gonna cut out twice in gold as well. Okay, now I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got everything cut out, and I actually made an executive decision. When I did this, I didn't like it. it wasn't how I envisioned it. And so I went ahead and went ivory instead, and I really liked that a whole lot better. So basically, I paper pieced, well, I faux paper pieced this like turquoisey blue color in the back behind the gold with the faux paper piecing technique. I'm going to show you how I did that. And popped it, and I was going to layer the gold on it, well, and then put it on that beautiful twig. Well, I didn't like how dark it was. This combo did not pop as much on there as it does on the ivory, and I just love how that looks. So then I went ahead and cut out to bring the ivory back in again. Since we're also doing a box, I did the layering piece, and I wasn't even gonna do the layering piece originally, but I wanted more ivory on this, so I did that. So we're gonna do that then as well on this piece. I think I'm gonna do that. I didn't even look at it. Do I like that? Yeah. Let's see what it looks like without it, maybe. Maybe we just want the ivory in the middle and on the sides. Oh, shucky darn. Well, alrighty then. Well, that's kind of pretty. I wonder if I should... That's still really pretty. Well, let's get it put together and see what it looks like. But I was going to show you what it looked like on the twig, too. And that's kind of what it was looking like on the twig. And, yeah, it would look... it still would be really pretty with that brown color on there, but I just love how these colors actually pop more on the ivory. So see, come on. So that's why I'm going that way. So let me show you how I went about getting that look. And I've showed this before, but this is a super fun one. And so basically I cut the two out together, these two together, and got this. And so typically what don't pop them out. Sheesh. Oh, what I do is I flip the mat over and leave everything in the die. And if it popped out of the die, like I accidentally just pushed these out, I pop them back in. Hey. Quit fiddling around and get back in your space. So this is basically what I do. I just put them back where they live in their respective little spots. And so then what I do is I just take plain old Scotch tape and I just tape everybody in on the back. The thing you want to note on this one though is there's a square right here of pieces and all these middle pieces and this line. These actually all go to the buckle detail element of it. So it's this here. And so I went ahead and punched all that out because I probably should have actually kept it in though. Only punched those out and this out. Were those actually integral to the detail? Oh, I think I party fouled it. Yeah, I think I should have kept those in. These in and punched those out. Those 5 pieces out. Well, that's kind of a bummer, isn't it? I wonder what that would actually look like. Let's just go ahead and tape all these down. So anyways, the idea is then you take Scotch tape and you tape all the pieces in. And that's all I did to get that piece there. I just taped them all in. And so now I got to see what it looks like with those in. Oh my goodness. Well, that's okay. You don't know until you try. You don't know what you don't know, you know? You know? That's all I'm saying. You don't know. All right, so I'm going to go around taping. I haven't decided if I'm going to put those in, but the nice thing is those are easy enough. You could do that. It's just a few pieces. You could actually just go ahead and pop those in. Did I already do this? I have no idea. Ooh, I'm going to pause this and tape all these pieces in, except all those ones I said. Take it out. Well, I'll just show you. Hold on. Let me tape everything. Okay, so we got it all taped in. And I'm just going to go ahead and pop these out and see what this looks like on its own without... Oh, man. I got over tape right there, but that's okay. I can just use the scissors and cut that off. That's not a big deal. Wait for it. Wait. We will cut these off. Get off there. Hiya. Oh, if it sticks to the back, it's fine. But I just want to see what this looks like if we have determined that it's all supposed to be with that one. With, like, if the one part is the buckle or not. Like, what is that piece? Yeah, know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Okay, but let's see. Oh, was it supposed to be on there? I think it was. Dadgum Houdini. Oh, what do you like better? Do we like this? Oh, but I've already done the other. I think I actually like it better this way. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I like it better this way. It adds more white. What do they got in the examples? How did they do it? Nothing solid. Nothing solid. No solid? No solid. Nobody did a solid. Darn you. What do you do now? I think it is actually supposed to be like this, and you're just supposed to punch out where that is. I'm pretty sure. But I think it still looks nice this way, and to keep it copacetic, I think I'm gonna just match this, and that's just gonna be an accent detail. I'm not even gonna worry about it. But there you go. Like, what do you guys like? Which way do you guys like it? Which way do you think it's supposed to go? I'm gonna keep this one because I don't have those pieces anymore. For this one, and I only have a limited amount of this foil, so I don't want to go back and have to cut it out. So I'm just gonna go ahead and punch these pieces out to make it the same, and we'll just proceed from there. So hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, got that fixed up. So now what we want to do is we want to go ahead and glue all of our layers together. So I'm going to glue this one down to this one, and then these on top of each of these panels. I'm going to do that to both sides. And then I decided I am going to go ahead and glue the gold to the ivory cardstock here, and then let that be my handle, because then it'll tie in with the ivory down here, and then the rest of the box as well on the sides and stuff. So I'm going to glue those two together and then these two together, let them set up, and then we'll come back and we'll assemble the box, and it'll be really pretty when it's done. So hang on. Okay, so I got those pieces all glued together, and they are under my Prima stamping blocks. That's what these are. They're a stamping block by Prima, and you can get these on Amazon. I want to say they run about between $20 and $30. Somewhere in there, 15 to 25, something like that. I bought them years ago, and I can't remember, but I do know you can get them on Amazon, and you can get all varying sizes of them as well. So, but they're under there. My little pieces are under there, and they're all happy and drying. So I figured we could go ahead and get started on the base and the sides of the box here, our little purse box. So basically this is the bottom of the purse, and there's a score line right there. You have like an embossed detail line, a score line, and an embossed detail line, and you want to do the score line that goes from the corner here down the middle of those two other marks and all the way to that corner, the two right in between the two embossing lines. And you want to go ahead and fold on that score mark there, that score line. Whoopsie. And you're going to do that on both sides. So that one that's really prominent right in the middle, you're going to go ahead and fold on those. It almost felt like I was folding on the embossed detail line. And oh yeah, perfect. That looks amazing. And then you're going to do the same with the two little sides. This is a little baby one. This is much smaller than the other sides that came in the other purses. And I think this is actually the last one of this auto ship set. This stitched purse is the last one, I think. And I think the last one that I did on the slim line, I think, was that the rose one or the heart one? I can't remember what that one was called. I think it was a rose one. I think was the last of that auto ship. I don't think there's any more. So it'll be fun to see what they come out with next year for auto ships. Because those are fun. They just randomly come in the mail, and it's like a super fun surprise. I love getting them. Okay, so there we go. Got all those done. So you have to fold the 3 tabs down like a triangle, like that. Right? And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to use your Sukwang score tape. And I'm going to go ahead and do this 1/4 inch stuff here. And this stuff works amazing. You can do glue too. You can do tear tape with glue. I wouldn't recommend tear tape or any other style of tearing adhesive unless it's this stuff. Primarily because I know this stuff works. For me, it works. And if you use the other stuff, you'll want to combine it with glue as well to make it permanent. Because I was using some other stuff, a couple of different kinds, and they were not happy. They did not want to stick around and stay together and be a team. They were not team players. This stuff is, though. It sticks around for the longevity. Probably until you pitch it. And yeah, awesome. So I got score tape on all the tabs on all the pieces. And yeah, now all we need are some of these pieces. Let's see what these look like. Oh yeah, isn't that going to be so pretty, right? Oh my goodness, that's so nice. Yeah, that is lovely. And yeah, and I think the ivory with on the handle is going to be great. I think that's going to look just really pretty like that. I love that. Okay, so now what you want to do is you want to go ahead and the sides folded up. This is the bottom, and you want to fold it out to the bottom. Take off one side of the long adhesive there, and what you're going to do is you're going to take the bottom edge of your stitched purse. You're going to make sure your tape is on all the way on your tab, and you're going to line up a corner to corner on each of the sides of the tab, and this line up to that score line. And then once you're happy with where it lives, you want to press, but not until you're super happy. I'm just going to lightly put that on there to see if I'm good. And I think that's going to be just fine to me. And now I'm going to go ahead and press that down, burnish it with my fingers really good. And now I'm going to take off the other side of that base score tape there, and I'm going to attach my other side. And I'm going to do the same thing, line up the bottom with that score line there. But before I make it permanent, I'm going to test it out and see if that's where. So just lightly pressing it on there, seeing if that's where I want it to live. And I think I am pretty happy with that. So now we can press down. Oh, it's looking like a little box purse. Right? Oh my goodness, isn't that going to be so happy? Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to do the same thing with the bottom of the triangle, so the fat side. Take off the score tape there. Make sure it's on the tab. And then I'm going to line up this, whoops, I think I got glue on my finger. Anyways, I'm going to line up this edge with this score line here at the bottom. And then the corner and the corner on each of those corners. So just right up to the score line. And then press. And there's not really any way I haven't figured out a way to figure out if it's like perfectly square or not. Because this is basically going to be wherever it ends up, I think. To me, that's what it seems like anyways. So now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So take the widest part of your triangle. Make sure your score tape is all the way on your tab. And then line the edge of this up with that score line there. And then corner and corner and corner and corner. Corner, 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 corner. Yep, I think that looks good. Eyeballing it, making sure it's straight, and press. And press. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Nice. Gotta get your crafty exercise on. Let's see. And now what we want to do is we're going to now attach the sides. Oh, yeah, it just goes to right there. Oh, I'll be darned. What is this going to look like? Oh, it's going to be like that. Oh, wow. That's very tiny. But it's still super duper cute. Oh, look how darling that's going to be sitting. Oh, yeah, that's cute. Okay, so let's go ahead and take off the score tape on both. Make sure that the score tape's on the tab on both sides. So like one side, you're going to take it off on both sides. So like the front side of the purse, you're going to take it off these two. So now we're just going to, make sure the score tape's on. We're going to line up this edge to this, folding that in with that edge there. And you're going to make sure that when you're putting this on, you want to make sure that this tab is pushed down in and tight on the bottom. So that way it has a nice presentation when you go to do, when the corners are all, you're lining up all the corners like that. Okay, and then you're going to flip it over and burnish with your finger on the inside like that. Okay, and we're going to do the same as this. Make sure you're pushed all the way down, and then line up this edge to that edge. We happy with that? I think we're happy with that. It's looking beautiful. Okay, let's go ahead and take off the last two. Amazing. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Oh, tomorrow's Christmas, guys. Tomorrow is Christmas. So same thing. And we're going to have to squish this one in. So make sure to line up this edge with this one. And then same thing at the bottom though, right? You're going to want to make sure this, I'm turning mine upside down. So I'm grabbing these two fingers and pulling down as I'm pushing up against this finger with my thumb up to make sure this lines up square. See how it wants to gap? You don't want it like that. So pull down with these two, right? And push up with your thumb to make sure that it is lining up. And then you can press your finger down, that it's lining up with the edge. And then you're going to just kind of give it a bit of a squeeze. And then I think you're going to want to take your ruler and, You're going to want to take your ruler and just ever so gently put it down and slide it down in there and burnish that tab down really good. Let me grab, or maybe your bone folder will do it. I don't know. This might be too chunky. Oh, it's magic. Let's see, can you? Oh, yeah. I should have put a score tape all the way out. See how I got a gap? It should have been all the way out to that edge to make that tight, I think. So it had the nicest presentation. But this is probably still pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead. Oh, which way was that? I don't know. Here, we'll just do it like that. I'll just run the bone folder against my finger, my thumb like that. Like that. Like so. I think that is pretty good. And now we're going to want to do the same with this one. Make sure this is tight at the corner. So pushing that on and then pressing that down as well. Making sure it's all lined up and nice and even, like so. And then on this side, you could probably do the same. Finagle your bone folder down into there and onto the score tape. Yeah, I should have brought that score tape all the way to the edge, but that is okay because I think that still looks really cute. And look at how darling that is. Isn't that just lovely? Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, that's still cute as a button. So there we go. And now, if you wanted to fill it, I just put my finger down in there and then like give it a little push in the center here. And then you'll be able to, and then on the back side as well, and then you'll be able to squeeze it and slide a bunch of stuff down in there. The nice thing is you can slide a bunch of stuff in there and then it'll close on its own and keep its own self-contained. So stuff probably won't fall out, But look how cute. Isn't that darling? That is just lovely. How fun is that? So now all we have to do is just basically put our handles on and than any other decoration if we want it. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and glue these on and then probably hold them with the clip. And I'll have to, let's see, figure out which side I want for my front and put my nicest handle on the front. So I think I want that to be my front, and this will go ahead and be the back. And let's see, I'm just going to go ahead and put glue on the bottom of these like this. Yeah, and then we're going to want to like let these set for a minute. So this little gold piece there, I'm lining it up with the faux stitching on both sides, and then trying to make sure that the corners, it's even from this corner to this corner. You know what I mean? There, like that. And then the back side is going to be the easiest, and all you're going to do is on the back side line up this handle with that handle is all you're going to do. We might have should have gone ivory on the top, huh? Oh, that would have been super cute with the ivory. But that's okay. That's a-okay. So just same thing. Down here, 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 and here. And yeah, so cute. So now line up. See, you're just lining up these two to make sure they're symmetrical like that. And then if this is your front and you're oh, don't do that. Whoopsie. Oh. Okay. Oh, yeah. Don't get schmutz. Don't get the schmutz. Okay, that looks... Oh, I got the schmutz. I think I ended up moving it. Hold on. Did this all get moved? Huh. I don't know, but this is the back here. So that is the front. And do I like that? I think I like that. I think it's very nice. Okay, so I'm going to let that dry. And while this is drying, like, right? Isn't that the cutest thing ever? Oh my heavens, that's darling. There's a bow, that cute floppy bow. I want to cut that out. And I think I'm actually going to go rogue on the color. On this, and I'm going to cut it out in pink foil. Wouldn't that be so cute to have a floppy bow there in pink foil? So let me cut this out and I'll be right back. Okay, there it is. I cut out two, and I stuck one on each side so it was mirrored front to back. And I think this just came out so stinking cute, and just a super fun little gift box there. So now what we want to do is we want to go ahead and let's make a card. So what I'm going to do is, okay, oh yeah. So this one is going to be a little bit different. So we're not playing by the rule book here. We're actually going to do something completely different. So, I was just actually thinking about this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a shaped card. Let me grab some paper. So what I want to do is I want to cut out, okay, we're doing a card. So I want to do a shaped card, and I'm going to cut out this with the intricate in pink and one in gold. So these two together, one in pink and one in gold. And, I'm not paper piecing this one. I'm not doing that faux technique. We're going to do a cutting technique. So I'm going to cut one of these two together, gold, pink. I'm going to cut out just the intricate die in gold. I'm going to cut two of these in gold, and then I'm going to cut two of these out in gold, and let me think. Okay, and so then the bow, I need two more pink bows. And then here's where it gets interesting. Let me cut those pieces out, and then I'll get a basis constructed. I'm going to show you what we're going to do. Hold on. Okay, we got the pieces cut out. So I've got one pink, one gold, two of the buckles, two gold handles, two pink bows, and then I took this die and I laid it on some white cardstock, and I just cut right around it. and I needed, we need 2 of those. So the other thing, we don't need that. The other thing I did was, I took a 12 by 12 sheet of Anna Griffin's ivory cardstock, cut it in half, made 2 6 by 6 card bases. So on the 12 side, I then scored at 6, folded, and burnished or creased the edge there. And now what I want to do is I want to take the layering die, and I'm going to make 2 shaped cards. But the thing about this is we're actually attempting to make a trifold card. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and I'm going to put this top cutting edge right to the edge of the fold, to where the cutting edge is, you're not going to cut it out. So like I basically, I put this on this card base. So it folds like this. Then I put this on my card base, and then I slide this all the way down to where this edge here touches just the very top edge of the paper. And like that fold, it to where it's not cutting on it. Like you can move the paper and it goes right by. So this line is just right at the very top edge of that card. And so what we're going to do is we're going to cut one out like that, just like this, and then we're going to cut one out upside down to where you do the bottom on the fold. So one has the top and one has the bottom. And so then you're going to do the same thing. Scoot this all the way up to the edge, to where you can still, it's not cutting it. You can still push it. So that's my fold. See, it's open there. And you're going to cut this out. You need one of each. So let me do that and I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. So I've got one that folds on the top, and now I have one that folds on the bottom. And now what we want to do is we want to glue these pieces on, one to each one. Now, whichever one you glue to the top fold card, that's going to be your top color. And then whichever one is to the bottom, that's going to be your bottom piece color. You're going to have this, the bottom of it is going to be that color. So this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to glue the pink to the top and the gold to the bottom is how I'm doing it. And, oh yeah, so there we go there. Yeah, this is going to be pretty fun. And then, like the handles and stuff, the handles we're just gluing back to back, and the bows we're gluing back to back. Because those are just getting glued to the top of the card. We don't need to worry about any of that stuff. And then when I do this, I just put a little bit in the center, so it just has a propensity to want to stay glued down kind of in the center. I don't worry about every single crack and crevice and detail. Just mostly. And so now I'm going to go ahead and pop my my stamp block on the top of this to let that one set up. And then let me glue this, and once these dry, and I'm going to go ahead and glue these together and these together, and I'll be right back. But don't do these. Okay, now that we have our pieces all done up here, what we want to do is we want to go ahead and we want to glue our card bases together. And I found that what works the nicest is if you put the top one on, glue that one to the inside of the bottom one. And to do that, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to use some score tape. And this is the 1/4 inch Sukwang. And this stuff works great for adhering these together. And you don't really need anything else, although you can throw some glue on it, and that would be nice. And this is just paper, so you don't need a whole lot of adhesive, and it'll work just perfect. Yeah, this is going to be really fun. So we're going to like cut. We're actually going to do a little bit of surgery on these to make them fun. But I was going to show you this part. So you're just going to tuck this inside here, lining it up with the bottom. You're going to line up your sides, put it all the way at the bottom. Don't press, you're just setting it in there. So like this, and then you're going to fold over and then press like so. Like that. Just like that. And now you will have, they will be one. Now you could technically stop right here. You wouldn't have to do, no, actually not, it wasn't this option. No, hold on. Wait for me. That was a lie. Don't listen to that. Okay, so now what you want to do is you want to go ahead and you want to, no, we don't have to glue that on. What we're going to do now is we're actually going to, we're going to do a little bit of surgery. So what I want to do to get my two colors to make it super fun is I'm going to cut the front flap out that would be like normally on a purse would be your, the top flap for like a clutch. And that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to cut down this stitched line there, and then I'm going to cut here around the buckle, and then back up here. But you'll have to come around, down, around there, and then back straight up to there. So here, let's do this together. Okay, so hopefully you got that a little bit. So just follow the stitched down and around, and then around the buckle. Okay. Now, don't worry if you cut into this. You're not saving any of that. Although you could if you wanted to do another one, I guess. You could paper piece it on, but I don't want to do that, so I'm just going to. So then all the way to here. But then don't forget, you got to cut around the buckle now. So like this. And don't worry if you get really close to the buckle, because that's why we cut the gold ones out. So like so. Like this. But you definitely want to be really neat all the way up to that top purse edge, because you're going to see all the rest of that. So I'm just going to go straight across since we're not saving. And now just straight up there to that corner there. Like that. See, it looks like the flap of a clutch purse. See, so it's going to look like this. And like, right? How darling. Now, this is where technically you could stop if you wanted to. And we're going to go ahead and glue our buckle on top of there to clean that up and make that look like super cute, right? Super intentional. Isn't that darling? So let's glue that on. Oh, should we? Yeah, we could do that. We could do that. I was thinking this might take a minute to dry. Which it might. So we'll just have to be careful when we go to cut the other side, because we're also doing surgery on the other side as well. But the other side will be easier. We actually have to have this on. We actually had to have this one on. Oh, no, we didn't. Because we're actually cutting around. Never mind. That was a lie. Don't listen. Don't listen to that. That was a lie. It's jinky. Oh, yeah, like so. So cute. Oh, yeah, look at how darling that is. Okay, so we got that. And now what we want to do is, oh, yeah, we did. That was, I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, so now what we want to do is we're going to cut across here, but then right here where it goes down into that square, we're cutting that all out. So we are cutting the buckle off. Oh, but that's a lie. We need the buckle. Oh. Okay, it's a lie. We're not doing that. We're actually going to cut back around the buckle. We're actually going to need to cut this out. So hold on. Let me show you what we're doing. So here. So straight across to this buckle line there. So we'll have to keep this as neat as possible because you're going to see all this. So straight up to there, but you're not keeping this. So around, but we're gonna dress this one back up with a buckle, so don't worry. And then around the buckle, down to this empty space here, right to the top of that one. And then you're gonna go straight across, like that. There we go, just like that. Oh, look at, see, and this is where the trifold card. This is where it trifolds, right? Isn't that so cute? And yeah, so yeah, right? And then yeah, that is darling. I think I am gonna go ahead, but I'm not keeping these. I'm going to go ahead and pop this on here, though, to clean that up and make it look nicer. And, yeah, so fun. So then, now this is where the magnets come in. I hope I said you need magnets. Okay, you need magnets. If I didn't say you need magnets, you need magnets. Okay, so now, yeah, we're cleaning this up. So we're going to here to get our buckle nice and beautiful looking. And if you want, you can actually clean this up. So I'm going to tidy mine up a little. Like that. It was like sticking out just a hair. And I was not a fan. Not a fan. Okay, so now this is where, let's see, I've got Tonic Studio small craft magnets. But you can use, and they're the 10 millimeter, 3/8 by 1/32. And you can use any of them, anything like this, because you can get craft magnets on Amazon. You can get them at scrapbook.com. Oh wait. Okay, so yeah, you need 2 of them. And then you also need some score tape and those 2 white pieces that we cut out. These here. And basically what you're going to do is you're going to take and you're going to put score tape on these. Like so. Like that. And these are going to just make it to where you don't see the magnet, and it is just has a nice presentation. It's a very pretty. Very pretty. Okay. Okay. And so now what you want to do is you want to take them, see how they're magnetized together. You're just going to push them down in the score tape, and then you're going to take one off. Then what you're going to do is you're going to pop this on to the back of this, line it all up to where it's nice and neat looking, and then press it on the back like this, and make sure it's nice and neat. See, that looks clean, like, right? That's going to be nice and clean all the way. So like that. And then what you want to do is you want to take some more score tape and put it on the other one. That's why you had to have 2. Oh, shoot. There we go. Like so. And then what you're going to do is you're going to see which way this goes, and you're going to so basically what you're going to do is you're going to figure out which way the magnet is happy by magnetizing it to the other one. Then you're going to pick the magnet up, place this down, score tape side up, to where it's all nice and lined up, and then drop it back down. So then what you want to do is you want to close the top on, but hold on, you're going to actually, you want it to be up just a tad because you don't want to see it. So I'm going to go ahead, there we go. And now, since that's holding it, now we'll close it. And see, that looks nicer, but you can even trim it too. You can actually trim this out if it's too, like mine is a little bit wide. So I'm going to go ahead and trim mine out. Like that. Maybe. And then trim it like. Yeah. Like that. And that looks nicer. That looks nicer on the back, like that. And then it looks pretty decent on the front as well. So you're trying to make obviously it as neat as possible. And then voila, you have a a totally cute little trifold purse card. And it isn't that great. So you can actually put like, put a sentiment up at the top and then you have tons of space down here to write a great message. And I think that is a hoot. So what I want to do now is I want to go ahead and glue these on. I'm going to glue these on. I'm going to do it like that. So let's see. I'm just going to go like right here. If the glue comes up. I think it took a break. There we go. And just lined it up to where it's even. Even spacing from side to side. And then right to the top or the bottom edge of that pink detail line there. I'm just going to let it there. Now this, you'll want to be a little bit careful with. Well, actually a lot careful with it because, well, it's got to dry. But you don't want to open the card on the table because if you open it this way, it'll actually pop the handle off. And it would be, because it'll pry against it, and it'll pop the handle off. But that's what that looks like, right? Isn't that the cutest thing ever? So you're going to have like the darlingest little clutch purse there. And then I'm just going to glue this right to there. And I think that is going to be so cute, right? I'm going to pick the best side. Oh yeah, that looks good. And so this is going to have to set for just a minute. But let's see how far. Oh, right there. I'm just going to put that right there. And then we're going to let this all dry. And I'm going to find a sentiment and some embellishments, like a flower cluster or something like that. And I'll be right back. Okay, finally finished. Here it is. And so here it is. And so I found this little sentiment in the birthday, mini birthday sticker sentiment. And then on the inside, opened it up and happy birthday to you. And those little flowers come from, and that sentiment comes out of that birthday kit as well. And then the little flowers. So to get to be able to write a message and stuff, if you flip this all the way back on itself with the handle, and then open it like that, you'll be able to write your message, decorate the inside and stuff like that. You'll just want to be aware that if you go to, I should have actually glued this down to here. If you go to open it and you open it against the handle, it will have a propensity to want to pop the handle off. So I think actually I'm going to go ahead and glue this down to here to help keep the handle held up as well. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do that, but I can do that after. I don't have to do that now. So this will be actually glued down, helping to hold the handle forward. But yeah, so there it is. But right, and these flowers are from oopsie. They're from the Celebrations floral stickers, and just a bunch of beautiful, really brightly colored, actually more appropriate for spring, just beautiful flowers. Definitely not wintry ones. And but anyhow, so that's the project. That's it right there. A little trifold, super fun, different way to. I should have cut that off. And see, I just popped that off. See that? Just popped it off. I'm gonna have to tape it on, but I was curious about my embellishments in here that I think I should have cut those straight there or moved them down. I don't think I could have moved them down because I was trying to keep them under the flap. So hang on, let me cut that off really quick. Okay, there it is. So that's the project. And yeah, I got that fixed and just really, really stinking nice. I love how this came out. It's totally different, completely different way to use the card die, but this one's traditional, and then you have that faux inlay technique, which is super, super fun. and I really like it. Yeah, let me know if you guys got yours already and if you've already played with yours, and what you think of the projects down in the comments below. Tomorrow is Christmas. I hope you guys have a terrific and wonderful, a beautiful day, and enjoying family and friends and all that fun stuff. And I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me and staying tuned into the channel. And if you could do me a favor, if you would, in the spirit of giving and the Christmas cheer, if you could hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already done it, leave me a comment, and it doesn't cost you a thing. It just helps the channel out, and I really, really, really appreciate it. And there it is there. Thanks so much, guys. I appreciate you, and you guys have a good one, and until next time, happy crafting. Let me know which one's your favorite down in the comments. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.